Hey, Sir Rosalina. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Alright, the battle between the Norwegians coming up now. Get hype in chat. Alright. Let's see if I can find that darn picture. Alright, there it is. Okay. So Razpo actually changed his arms between these fights. Not sure if he was predicting something from VilleViljar there, but he changed to the Megaton. It's actually an arm I haven't been seeing a lot on any character, actually. I think I've only seen Master Mummy players use it because they were like used to it from the beginning. But VilleViljar is going with the Thunderbird and Toaster, which is a really strong option for facing Mechanica, because I don't know if that's like a fact, but the electrocution of Mechanica is so good. Like, it's such a juicy grab that you can get on Mechanica. So, and the Thunderbird has a really long stun time. So it's just a combination of things, that Mechanica being the slow movement, and the Thunderbird can really get in there. You see VilleViljar taking a really fast first round there. And using the Megaton is not going to be a good choice against this Thunderbird, actually, because the Megaton is just way too slow. So might see some changes. Yeah, Razpo is changing his right arm though, not the Megaton, still keeping that one to the Slamamander. I think he needs to be super careful of this Thunderbird. Actually gets a first hit in there. And the Slamamander is really great for those rush confirms, because people just fly around like a mitten in the winter wind. Okay, so VilleViljar actually uses the rush there, but doesn't get anything from that, which is really good for Razpo's sake here. I'm not sure if he can actually do so much if he gets that rush confirm with the Slamamander, because the Megaton is so slow. He probably needs to get a bit closer here. This distance probably won't be enough. Ooh. I thought VilleViljar was definitely going to go for the grab there, but seemed like Razpo was thinking the same thing and instead got hit in the face. Oh, the grab from downtown. Okay, Razpo only has his rush left, so little health. Not looking good for him in this one. Oh, and there it is. The first game goes to VilleViljar, keeping that perfect round score so far, at least. And you know, this definitely doesn't say what VilleViljar will be playing in the next round, because, you know, as I said, he's a random player, so we might see something completely different from him coming out in the next game. Looking back at the bracket though, we have some progress. We have Kupo and Krysset who has been playing out. I can actually show that on the screen. Kupo and Krysset having a 2-1 battle. It's nice to see. Always nice to see a 2-1 and not 2-0 in all of the games. And Kupo coming out on top. Kupo, Variet, and Krysset are actually people I know in real life, because Variet is my neighbor. So the last tournament that we had, we were actually 4 people playing over at his apartment. We weren't able to do that today. As you can see, there's no one behind me. But it's really cool to see that we can just, like, we're almost at the point of growing like a real local community here in Stockholm. So, you know, we just need a few more people, and we have an 8-man bracket going on. And so looking back at the game, we'll see what stage bans we'll be seeing from these players. Razpo asking VilleViljar right now. Ville banning Scrapyard and Mausoleum. Let's see what Razpo can choose here. I'm actually not too well aware of what stages are actually good for Mechanica. I would presume that it's one of the smaller stages like Via Dolce. But it all depends on if you can actually keep up that pressure. That is really important. If you can't, like, you know, it's how you use the stage as well to your advantage. Oh, and they are going to Via Dolce. That's that's interesting. All right. Because even if you have this small stage, then, you know, if you're not able to put up the pressure, it doesn't even matter what stage you're on. You can be on any stage and you won't be able to get that damage down. Alright. Let's see. We're going to see the second game of Winners Round 2 between Razpo and VilleViljar in a moment here. I think Razpo might just be getting some getting some energy before we start, I guess. I think he's not aware that he can play. Maybe just taking some seconds to breathe before starting it off. Oh, okay, we see VilleViljar actually going back to the twin cell, but with a color swap. All right. So 1-0 here. Razpo choosing not to go with the Megaton this time around. Very good choice, I think. The Whammer is a bit better than the Megaton, I'd say. Has a bit more options, but you know, it's still going to be difficult with Ville's, you know, mobility here and getting those Thunderbirds. Even if it's a better arm, it's still a heavy arm that's slow, and the Thunderbird can just go straight around that, curve around that big arm and electrocute Razpo. See, once again he's doing it. And both players will soon have rush. We'll see who uses it first time. Oh my god. It's like slaughter. Razpo getting hit 3 times in a row with those Thunderbirds. Almost gets grabbed there, straight out of neutral. That grab was so close. Holy crap. Okay. So this almost becomes a game of where just Razpo is just looking at that Thunderbird, and that can bite him, because it's just like he's only looking out for that Thunderbird, and then he only, you know, he forgets that there even is a toaster there. See, that's happening twice in a row now. So, you know, it's it's good. He's learning. He's actually adapting to this player, but he needs to adapt more, like, quicker, because otherwise he won't be able to get this round here, and he'll be sent to the losers bracket if he doesn't take this one here. Let's see if he's changing his arm. He's flicking around desperately trying to find an option or a solution to Ville's playstyle, but not anything. He's just continuing with that Ram. So while VilleViljar is a random player, his main character has for a long time been Twintel. So that is actually a sign that he's taking this seriously. You know, a lot of people see random players as kind of like unserious people, or, you know, they're not playing their true mains, so they're not taking this seriously. But in this case, we know that VilleViljar is actually doing his best here and not underestimating Razpo at all. Razpo, of course, being the lower seed here. Oh, and he catches him! Nice! 385 damage. This is a good amount of damage. Could mean that he takes this back. Oh! Almost sidestep out of that rush, but does not able to get that out. Okay, 280 damage. It's still looking good for Razpo. Gets grabbed though. It's still looking like it could be good, but the Thunderbird is just too strong. Alright. Oh my god. I think this could be good. I mean, Razpo still has like a slight rush advantage, so he probably needs to use that rush though, but VilleViljar will be way more prepared this time around. Oh, damn, gets hit by that charged toaster. It's gotta hurt. And 11 seconds left on the clock. The time is ticking here for Razpo, and he needs to do something right now, or he'll be sent in the loser bracket. Oh, VilleViljar just very cleanly not letting go of that shield, and he's going to take the 2-0 over Razpo to move on. Very well played. Seems like Razpo still has some ways to go before actually taking a game of Ville there.